It's just another date marked documentation under any of the 4 sides that it is of In the Image Clothing Company. In this case, on the 11th of July, 2026, it's under our main side. A straight elbow equals a straight spine. So let me put this t-shirt on. Watch this. Scar tissue, bone spurs, chronic patterning, problems throughout. The entire human being get built up day after day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year, almost an entire lifetime if trying to work around the only thing physically placed on us with our physical bodies only having one neutral position to every single function in the entire thing. That's how it moves. That's how physics work. It's mathematics, and it's just what it is. So watch this. I showed you up close there next to the camera, the seams rotating in this top. I've got it inside out for how it's designed to be worn, so you can see the seams well. Also, because there's branding on the other side of the shirt that's not In the Image Clothing Company, okay? But as I put this top on, this green top that I've now put on over top of my white t-shirt that I have underneath, the white t-shirt I have underneath has no side seams. So the torso of my body can just move, and the clothing can just move around my body. Physics, remember physics. Take all of your sports coach learning out of this. Take all of your physical therapist knowledge out of this. Take all of your workout routine knowledge out of this. Whatever you'd like to say like that. Fitness or exercises with the human being. Let's look at this as the mechanical machine that it is. As I stand here, remember this video's title. On the 11th of June, plus one more month, it's July, 2026, under In the Image Clothing Company's main site here, a straight elbow equals a straight spine. Now look at this used t-shirt from a different brand with rotating seams in it. Where's your straight elbow going to come from? When Earth's vertical gravity pull that meshes with the center line of our bodies, the sternum, the spine, the trachea, the nose, the jaw, and everything else that's in the center line, but even mathematical opposing sides, left and right, from the center line of the body, connecting into the center line of the human being. How is this going to possibly work on Earth's vertical gravity pull with something physically, literally clothing our bodies, placed physically onto our physical bodies, has this rotation to the seams? The seams will rotate, so will the body. Now try to straighten your elbows. A straight elbow on Earth's vertical gravity pull, pulling the pendulum of the hand straight down from the other end of the arm at the shoulder. If we straighten the elbow, it's one straight lever off the hinge of the shoulder, the entire arm here, meshing with Earth's vertical gravity pull. But how will this happen with rotating seams in our clothing? You're standing like this. You're walking like this. You've got internal rotation on one side and external rotation on the other. Your clothing is rotating your entire body. Earth's vertical gravity pull has the exact same effect on everything on the Earth as everything else. Let's say it like this. Gravity has the same effect on our clothing that it has on our bodies. And in modern 2026, we have rotating seams in our clothing. Because robots stitch our clothing. So now, straighten your elbows to get a straight spine. The body's just a hinge and lever system. Your upper arm bone will travel down following the seam to your elbow, but gravity's pull always is straight down, even when these seams rotate. So the body follows the seams, you straighten your elbows, and this hinge joint of the elbow goes backward, but gravity pulls it here, vertical. But you've got something rotating your body. So this is where In the Image Clothing Company comes in. Or this is where God comes and rids the world of its evil, because this is insane. But until then, in the Image Clothing Company, we give a lot of free modifications in clothing to not alter the body. In modern 2026, today is the 11th of July. And going forth, if and where throughout history this is the case, anytime we ever find any kind of imbalances in anything we could call the literal word of clothing placed onto our physical bodies, the way that God clothes the fields with grass, we need to modify these problems. I couldn't make up the visual here, and even if I could try to, you can do this with your own clothing, with clothing you've purchased from someone else, in your own house, or in your own life anywhere, on your own physical body, on the same planet Earth, with the same vertical gravity pull. Anytime you have rotating seams, that's one of the big things that will not allow what we're discussing in this video with its title being a straight elbow equals a straight spine. Because of Earth's vertical gravity pull is the big reason. Okay, the 11th of July, 2026, today's date in the Image Clothing Company's main site. Well, in the Image Clothing Company's rotated seam modification, one of our free modifications we give in clothing, you're going to damage your entire body. And it's not you. It's not your fault. It's not my fault. I didn't know, personally, as the founder and leader for life of In the Image Clothing Company, me, Evan Strong, until I was about 24 years old, that there were rotated seams in clothing in modern 2026 and around this time period. I had no idea. Which sounds crazy, but it's the truth.